You've worked your butt off your entire life, clawing your way up the ladder to become one of the wealthiest people on this big blue planet. You'd think that hitting that milestone would be the perfect excuse to kick back, chow down on some good eats, and maybe let those abs go a bit soft, right? Well, not for Jeff Bezos though. I'm sure you've heard of him. You know, the guy that's getting your packages from your phone screen to your front door overnight. Well, believe it or not, this multi-billionaire is 60 years old. If you've seen any recent pictures of him, you know this man is hitting the gym. This guy went from being a scrawny bookstore boss back in the 90s to a downright ripped billionaire at the ripe age of 60. How the heck is he doing this? Is he taking any muscle enhancement shortcuts like TRT or steroids? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Back in the day, Bezos was the kind of guy you'd expect to find browsing the shelves of the very bookstores his own business was about to shake up. But fast forward to 2017, and suddenly he's strutting around with muscles popping out of a snug vest and the whole world's like, wait, what just happened? Who knew the guy behind your next day deliveries was also absolutely shredded? See, before this transformation, Bezos wasn't exactly known for his kale smoothies and protein shakes. In fact, the guy admitted that he never even bothered to glance at a nutrition label until he hit middle age. But then something changed. In 2017, Amazon dropped a whopping $14 billion with a B to snag Whole Foods, the go-to spot for all things healthy and organic. That's when Bezos decided to get serious about his health. Jeff's secret sauce to staying in tip-top shape while running one of the biggest companies in the world is actually quite simple. He breaks it down into 3 categories: sleep, workouts, and nutrition. Let's start off with the good old sleep. While some other billionaires like Twitter's Jack Dorsey, PepsiCo's Indra Nooyi, and even former President Donald Trump take pride about running on little to no sleep, Jeff Bezos is taking a different approach. Sleep to him is his secret sauce for being able to stay razor focused when he's awake. Healthy sleep is critical for cognitive functioning, mood, mental health, and cardiovascular, cerebrovascular, and metabolic health. Bezos, he ain't buying into that whole sleep is for the weak mantra. He's clued into the fact that catching those Z's is just as crucial as catching the gym when it comes to staying healthy. At a conference in DC, Bezos told the world his bedtime routine. Get this.
On sleep, I get 8 hours of sleep. I prioritize it. Unless I'm traveling in different time zones, sometimes it's impossible, but I am very focused on it, and for me, I need 8 hours of sleep.
He's snagging a solid 8 hours of quality shut-eye every night. That's right, even jet-setting across time zones isn't throwing off this billionaire's sleep game. Why 8 hours, you ask? Well, according to Bezos, it's all about boosting brain power, energy levels, and his overall mood. Plus, as the brains behind Amazon, he's making seriously big decisions every single day, and he knows that a tired brain equals bad choices. Sure, he could skimp on sleep and squeeze in a few extra hours of work, but Bezos isn't into the whole hustle culture. We see entrepreneurs like Gary Vaynerchuk push this hustle culture to new entrepreneurs, and there are some good reasons behind it. The grit and determination from the hustle is real, but you can't forget that everyone has a mental capacity. And once you've exceeded that, you're not going to be performing as well as you could have.
As a senior executive, you get paid to make a small number of high-quality decisions.
For Jeff, he'd rather make fewer top-notch decisions than churn out a bunch of half-baked ones. And having good sleep hygiene is one of the main things that helps with this. And you know what? Science has his back on this one. Studies show that skimping on sleep can turn even the savviest decision makers into risk-taking, impulsive-driven messes. Alright, now we're on to one of the biggest drivers to Jeff's bulging biceps, his workout. Meet Wes Okerson, the genius behind whipping Hollywood stars into shape, including the incredibly famous Tom Cruise. Wes has been working with Jeff for quite some time now, and you can really see the progress. Now, we can't pinpoint exactly when Bezos and Okerson teamed up, but their St. Bart's vacation in 2021 sent shockwaves through the internet when Bezos flaunted his newfound physique. Rumor has it that Wes Okerson has put Bezos through the paces for months leading up to that trip. So, what is this Wes Okerson secret? Well, he's all about the low-impact, high-resistance workouts. Think rowing and weight training, to build up that strength and stamina over time, and forget sweating it out in a stuffy gym. Wes is known to have his clients work out outside, running hills, Kayaking, rowing, and paddleboarding are just a few of what he does with Jeff Bezos, and Jeff loves it. Being out in the beautiful ocean for some water activities? Now that's a great way to stay in shape. Now when it comes to body fat percentage, there's a sweet spot for guys in their 40s and 50s, somewhere between 11 and 21%. Dip below that, and you might start looking a bit worse for wear. Right now, it looks like Jeff is hovering between the 12 to 14% mark. Last but not least, we have the fuel for our body: food. Now, Jeff loves a protein-packed diet. Who doesn't? Paired with good fats found in goodies like avocados, nuts, and seeds. We've all heard the craze with ketogenic diets, but guess who's also a fan of the keto diet? Yeah, it's Jeff's fitness trainer, Wes Okerson. His key objective is load up on fats, moderate the protein, and keep those carbs in check. So it's no surprise that Jeff might be hopping on the keto bandwagon too. For Jeff, it wasn't always salads and avocados. Back in the day, his go-to snack were Pillsbury biscuits. Oh, like an entire container of them. He freely admitted he never bothered with nutrition labels. If it tasted good, he was all in. So what changed? Well, it seems like the Whole Foods deal might have been a bit of a wake-up call. In fact, even Bezos' colleague, Jeff Wilk, had a health epiphany after the deal, ditching that high-sugar, highly processed diet for a healthier lifestyle. Nowadays, you'll see Mr. Bezos whipping up some fancy Mediterranean octopus for breakfast, complete with a little bit of potatoes, bacon, and green garlic yogurt. But don't let that fool you. He's not immune to the occasional junk food craving. I mean, who can resist the allure of Cheetos or good old McDonald's French fries once in a while, right? Hey, nobody's perfect. But as long as you're balancing it out with those healthy eats, you'll be alright. Thanks for sticking around. And as promised, let's look at the so-called controversy around Jeff Bezos' steroid use. Back in 2017, when Bezos unveiled that beefed up arms at the billionaire hangout known as the Camp for Billionaires in Sun Valley, Idaho, the internet collectively went crazy. Instagram, Reddit, and all the other platforms had people speculating Jeff's use of steroids. Now there's chatter all over about how Bezos might have achieved this chisel look, with many tossing around the idea of him dabbling in human growth hormone or even testosterone injections. After all, at 60, looking that ripped has raised a few eyebrows. Even experts from Harvard Medical School have chimed in, explaining how as people age, their bodies become less efficient at building muscle, making it harder to maintain that superhero physique. Cue the testosterone injectors, which can give Mother Nature a little nudge in the muscle building department. Even professionals like dermatologist Roberta Del Campo and UCSF Medical School professor Dr. Cameron Sepa are casting doubt on the diet and exercise theory. I mean, come on. Have you seen those arms on any other 60-year-olds? But hey, Jeff has been playing it cool, denying the rumors. The mystery of Bezos' muscles continues to keep the rumor mill churning, whether it's all down to sweat and protein shakes, or a little extra help from science. Well, I guess only Bezos and his biceps know the truth. Jeff Bezos, the guy who went from skinny bookstore boss to a ripped billionaire. Whether it's sweat or pills, Bezos' commitment to staying fit shows us the importance of taking care of ourselves, even when we're juggling a crazy busy life. His journey is a reminder that reaching our goals means being flexible and open to different approaches. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed, just remember, even the big shots like Bezos make time for their health. What do you think? Is Jeff Bezos using any muscle enhancements? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember, with a dash of effort and a pinch of self-care, you'll be rocking that youthful glow for years to come. If you've enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel where we uncover more Revitalixir recipes.